Hey up YouTube, it's Theme Park Bazza here, catching you up in real time. Today is October 20th. The vlog went up yesterday, was the moving house. That was a couple of months ago and we are at the point now of moving out. Apologies for my appearance, kind of hot, sweaty and messed up, but we spent the last couple of hours doing the cleaning, because as you leave a house here, you're supposed to leave it sort of brushed down, clean. So I know nobody wants to see me like this. Well, there is one person, I know. But I won't name names. Call me Jim, call me. But we'll have a quick look round. I also want to talk to you, I think it's a good time to talk about my kind of experience. 31 years we have been buying and selling houses, so these are some of the top tips we learned that helped us this time and have been very useful other times as well. Tip number one is make sure you're ready to move. It can be emotional. We've been in this house for 13 years, brought our kids up here, but we are ready to move. We started 4 years ago thinking about the move. Well, we've been started 10 years ago thinking about the move. 4 years ago we were going to move and it kind of got put off. So we're ready. A lot of people say it must be emotional. Well, it is, but the kids are growing up and it is what it is. You know, we're ready to downsize and move down to roller coasters, so it's good for us. So, you know, be emotionally ready as well as financially ready, but emotionally is very important. Number two is get yourself a good realtor, because that makes a big difference. They're not there to be your friend. They are there to sell the house. They're not there to say how great your house is and give you the highest price. They are there to do the deal. So we interviewed 3. Remember, here in the US, they're going to get 5% of the sale value of the house. So if it's a 100 grand house, then they're going to get 5 grand from it. So they get good money. We interviewed 3. We didn't pick the one who went with the highest valuation on the house. We didn't pick the one who went with the lowest valuation. We picked the one who was the best salesperson, Denise, because she just struck me as being somebody who wanted to do a deal. She knew how to sell houses. She had a process to use. You follow her process, you get it sold, and we did. And she was very good and has been very good and very aggressive and on the ball. She was the only one who offered the free staging service that the others didn't, because she knew she would get her money back more quickly on selling the house. She is probably the only one, I think, who had the company come in with a drone and take pictures of the house out here to show. So she was really into and driving sales, and that has made the difference. So get yourself a good selling person, not somebody who's to be your best friend when you sell a house. And be realistic on the price. You may have a value inside your head, but do your homework. Look at other houses, similar houses on the market. What are they worth? What are they selling for? Be very realistic about what you're going to get out of the house. The other thing you've got to do as well is prepare. We came here in April and started working on the house, and it was August before we put it on the market. And typically, and it's true in our case, you're going to spend about 3% of the sale value in the house getting it ready. You should spend that roughly every year on the house, but maintenance and getting it ready. We had to do work on the pool, we had to do work on the septic system, we had the house painted, we had some stairs and things fixed, had all the wooden stairs done back there, steps and steps out front. So that was about 3% of the value of the house. So if you're selling it for 100 grand, it's going to cost you about £3,000 or dollars on work. So be prepared to budget for that. We spent 3% of our sale value in 6 months before we sold to get it ready and fix all the things we knew, you know, would take top dollar away from the price of the house. Sorry about that, there's an aircraft flying over here, so I had to keep cutting. So I covered those 3 points. The next one is, after you've done that, is make sure that you sort out what we did to take the stress off, was rent a property and move into it so that we could sell and no stress. The worst thing is you put your house on the market and then you start looking immediately and your house doesn't sell and you get frustrated because you can't buy the house you want, or you put the house on the market and somebody comes and says I want to buy it and move in a week, and you rush. It's the biggest purchase you're going to make in your life, is buying a house. So you don't rush into it. You don't, oh, I've got to buy, I must move out. So what we did, what we've done this time, I say differently, was get a property, rent it, be living in it. Then we put the house on the market so we could sell at our leisure, and once it's sold, put the money in the bank and buy at our leisure. It doesn't work for everybody. I know finances, we're at that point of life now with the downsizing, we could afford to do that. So for 6 months to a year, we knew we could afford to do that. So we did that, and it's taken not all the stress. It's the most stressful thing you'll ever do, moving house, but it takes a lot of it out because you're in control. And you can choose who you want to sell to, and you can choose when you want to sell it to, because you know you have a property waiting for you. One of the things to check as well is get yourself a good moving company. We true story now, that we picked a company we thought were good, but they vastly underestimated the storage space that we needed to store the furniture. And I'll cut to the storage unit now and you can have a look at that. So this is the first unit, which is a 10 by 15. So we'll open this one up. So this will give you some idea of how big the unit is and everything that's in here. And it's pretty much to the front. And we got to the point where this was just full and we couldn't put any more in. So how wrong were the movers? Let's go to the second unit that we then had to purchase. So this was the overspill, remembering that it was probably only 70% of the original furniture that the 2 men in a truck quoted. So that is how much wrong they were, and that's another 10 by 10, which is pretty much full up as well with all kinds of things at the back. So they're probably about 30% out in their estimate, maybe 50% out in their estimate. So if it's a 10 by 10 and a 10 by 15, you're talking 20 by 25 is the size we needed here. So there you have it. If you're going to get movers in and they are professionals and they think they know what they're doing, be prepared for surprises, because this was a big one yesterday. And when you're paying for a mover by the hour, as we were, trying to get all this stuff sorted also adds on to the bill for moving as well. So another top tip for when you looking. I think finally just a couple of points. Mr. David and Mr. Ian did ask about the price of the house when we moved in. It was equivalent of a 3-4 bedroom detached house in the northwest of England, because when we came here in 2005, we didn't know how things would work out. We said we'd come for a year, we would try it, and we didn't want to price ourselves out of the market if we needed to move back. So we bought an equivalent house that we were paying for in the northwest of England. Just you're in rural Virginia here, you're not in New York, you're not in a big city. So for the same price, you get the land, 2 acres of land, swimming pool, big house. As we call it, chuffing South Fork, because it just is what it is. You're in the sticks and you'll get that more for your bang for your buck when you're in the sticks. But it's been a great house for us, for bringing kids up in. It's time to hand the baton on to another family. We don't need anything that big for 2 of us. And the family buying this do have a young boy who's 7 years old, so he'll have fun in the pool. They'll have a good time. So it's the right time to hand it on to somebody else to take it off our hands for us. So fingers crossed, tomorrow, 21st. If you're seeing this vlog, everything has gone to plan, and we've got the payout, and we are back in Florida. So we are wrapping up here at the house, are ready to pack and move on. Special shout out to Wendy Warrington. Wendy, thank you very much. You were my first subscriber. You were the one who was asking me if I was going to vlog before I kind of let the cat out of the bag. I was going to vlog. You comment on all the videos, very nice comment. So thank you very much, Wendy, for everything you do. This is Wendy. Thank you very much. I appreciate every comment that you and all of you make. I know it takes time. I do my best. I read all comments and I do my best to answer comments as they come in. So, sorry we're both looking a bit jaded. We've been, what, 6 hours cleaning? So there's another top tip. Don't underestimate how long it's going to take you to clean the house. To hand over here in America, you have to kind of have it brushed down, ready. And what's Maxine's top tip that you mustn't forget? When we just came out the house now?
Check the dishwasher.
Check the dishwasher. We almost left with a full dishwasher full of pots and pans. So that's another top tip. Check your washing machine and your dishwasher. So shall we ceremonially close the door for the last time? See if I can get us both in.
Can you get that?
Yeah. There we go, shutting the door for the last time on Lonnie Sarah Way. Is it locked? No. Shall we lock it?
No.
Ceremonially for the second time, shutting the door on Lonnie Sarah Way. Now it's locked. So, you good, Max?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. We're going to have several beers together. Thank you everyone for watching. There's going to be next 3 minutes, you may be interested or not, there's going to be a short montage, some pictures for our family history in the house, to some wonderful music from Nick. If you like it, please stick with us till the end. As ever, thank you everyone. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Don't stop your crying, it will be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms we're safe and warm. This bond between us can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry. 'Cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. You'll be in my heart. No matter what they say, you'll be here in my heart always. Why can't they understand the way we feel? They just don't trust, but they can't explain. I know we're different, but deep inside us, we're not that different at all. And you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. Don't listen to them, 'cause what do they know? We need each other to have to hold. They'll see in time, I know. When destiny calls you, you must be strong. I